So the laser light, when used regularly, is just a laser pointer. It will reach up to a star. You can point out specific stars in the sky. We went outside and we were doing that. But it also has this little piece that you screw on to the end. I know this video is not real good, but it gives a sense of what it does. And it will do the dots that we need it for. I thought of this thing, if I can get that on right by looking in there, it's just an elastic that will hold it so that we can set it down in a certain spot and just leave it in a room. It covers a really big area, a nice big square that you might want. So it does cover a whole area, and of course more depending on how far back you put it. That nifty little, definitely worth its price, I think, and it comes in a nice little case in here. Nice little case that we will transport it around in. It's really neat. Good thing to add to our toolkit.
So when you order the green laser pointer, it comes in this box, and pretty compact. Just open it up. It's got some instructions in here, and it's got the actual pointer. Pretty slick, black little device. Here is without the lens on there. Has a little safety feature. You can pull this off. You can press the button, and it will flash a pretty strong beam onto whatever you flash it towards. And here's the lens. Put that on there, and it will allow you to get sort of these patterns that you can then twist around to get all sorts of different things showing up on walls and etc. The back end, you just unscrew this. It exposes a USB charging port that you can just plug in. It says you can do it on your computer. I just put it into a phone plug. And the only thing I find this lacks a little bit is you can't tell when it's fully charged. There's no indicator when it's fully charged. It's really powerful. The beam does go quite a distance. But like I said, you can't tell when this is fully charged or how much charge is remaining on the device. So it says to plug it in for about an hour at least. And I plugged it in overnight, and it does a really good job. And I like this little feature, this little safety button that you can put on here, cap, I guess, and just move it up, and then it allows you to use the device. But when you've got it transporting it in a bag or something, it won't click. Hope you enjoy.
All right, guys, so I have the Cowjag long-range green laser here, and I walked out into the daylight, the broad daylight, so you guys can see how bright this thing is. It is freaking insane, all right? If you want a laser that lasers well, this is the laser for you, all right? So check it out. This is daylight. You can see the laser here. I'm not sure how far you're going to be able to see this in the camera, but I'm shining this, and I'm shining it up onto this tree in broad daylight on a green tree. And I can see the green laser pointer in broad daylight. I never really understood why shining a laser up in the sky at night was illegal, but with this thing, I think you could blind a pilot. It's freaking crazy. If you can't tell, I freaking love this thing. I'm way more entertained than I thought I would be. I bought it for my cat originally, and he loves it, and I'm way too entertained with this thing. The only downside is battery life. It feels kind of short. I haven't timed it or anything. But honestly, the charging time is also very quick, so it doesn't really bug me too much, but you may be concerned about that. So keep that in mind. I'm going to show you this to you at night, and then call it good, because this thing's insane. Are you ready to see this unit of a laser pointer? This is literally like a lightsaber, okay? You ready? Here we go. You can see the beam of light across the field. That's literally like 500 yards out there.
don't know why it's blurry. I'm sorry.
Start the laser. Look at that star right there. Oh, there's a star right there. Cool laser. Pretty bright too.
It's very bright. You can see the beam. Looks good. Works good.
I got a name. Rand Casimiro, retired judge. Should I go after you? Thanks for getting me in trouble.
Now down a little bit. There you go, up. Right there, those are rocks. You can see the rocks on the hill.